Well, the commander-in-chief facing criticism this week for handling one of his most solemn duties, and that's the condolence calls to family members of fallen soldiers. And earlier this week, President Donald Trump claimed former President Barack Obama and other past presidents didn't call the families of soldiers killed in the line of duty.
If you look at President Obama and other presidents, most of them didn't make calls.
Well, now the president disputing one widower who says that the president told her husband, who was killed in an ISIS ambush, quote, knew what he signed up for, but I guess it still hurt. The account of the conversation coming from Congresswoman Frederica Wilson and the mother of the soldier, who were both present for the call. And Fox 44's Nohely Mendoza spoke with two Republican congressmen visiting Central Texas today to get their opinions on the allegations.
President Donald Trump under fire again, this time over claims that he disrespected our fallen soldiers. I spoke to Congressman Bill Flores and Trey Gowdy to get their take on the issue.
Every time President Trump does something, people try to make an allegation about it.
Texas Representative Bill Flores says President Trump is being held to a higher standard.
People, for the most part, didn't hold President Obama to the standards they're trying to put up for President Trump.
Flores says he doesn't understand why this is even an issue.
Knowing President Trump, I know that he truly values the service of our men and women in uniform, and I know that he would be respectful. So I'm candidly surprised at the allegations.
Local Representative Doc Anderson has a similar outlook.
It's great that the Commander-in-Chief is willing to take the time and reach out to our service personnel, and so I think it's a lot to do about nothing, really, and it's unfortunate.
I really don't see why it's an issue.
South Carolina Representative Trey Gowdy agrees. He says he would never judge the way a president grieves.
I think the notion that, that one president cares more than another about the loss of life of our soldiers is just part of what's wrong with our country, quite frankly.
The controversy started when President Trump said during a press conference that he called and wrote letters to the families of soldiers killed in action and claimed that past presidents did not.
I would never judge President Obama if he called some but not all. I'm not going to judge President Trump.
Gowdy says if he were president, he would put his thoughts in writing.
I would probably be emotional talking to a wife or a mom that lost, or a dad. So I don't judge the way people grieve.
The lawmakers I spoke to today say any condolence is the best condolence. In Waco, Nohely Mendoza, Fox 44 News.